What's up, you guys? Today I'm going to be showing you guys my morning and evening skincare routine. One thing that I do consistently every single day without fail is my skincare. I find it to actually be one of my most meditative and calming moments of my day. And now that we've been in self-quarantine for a while, I've really been focused on taking care of myself, and that includes my skin. It's fun, it's relaxing, and now that I'm in my 30s and I'm in a completely different climate, I'm trying to get myself into a good system. So today I'm going to show you guys all the steps and the products. I hope you guys enjoy. I also have a sponsor for today's video, Towel Clean. It is the gadget that I use to cleanse my skin, so I'm excited to show you guys that later in the video. I'll include all the details down below in the description box for you guys to check out, along with a promo code for some extra savings. So right now it is sundown. I've got a face pretty decent full of makeup. I'm ready to just take everything off and slide into my relaxing evening. Let's get to the bathroom. Alright, so first off, I've got oily combination skin. I'm in my early 30s. I live in a dry climate. I have sensitive skin that's also very prone to acne. My hormones are kind of doing its thing right now, so I'm getting breakouts like I did when I was a teenager. So my evening skincare routine starts off with the double cleanse. I do the oil-based cleanser first. This breaks down the makeup, removes all of the sebum, SPF. Oil breaks down oil, so this really gets all of the oil-based gunkety gunk off of the face first. I love cleansing balms, but I've been using this deep cleansing oil from DHC for many years now, and it's kind of like Old Faithful to me. Now, if I have eye makeup, sometimes I take some micellar water onto a cotton pad just to soak and remove the makeup gently without having to tug at the skin. Just gives a little extra assistance to the cleansing oil, which I use mainly to remove all of my facial makeup. I massage it in, rinse it off, pat dry, and I'm ready for step 2, which is my gel cleanser. I'm using the IS Clinical Cleansing Complex, and I love how productive it is. It is such a thorough cleanse, but it never dries the skin out. My oily T-zone always feels very balanced. So I apply the cleanser using a tool. I'm using the Towel Clean Orbital Facial Brush. You guys, this is probably my favorite cleansing tool I've ever used. Besides giving me a squeaky clean cleanse, the thing that makes it so unique is at the charging base, it actually has a built-in brush dryer, and the UVC kills 99.9% of the bacteria that sits on your brush, which is probably the thing I'm the most paranoid about with reusing tools. So I love the fact that this is not only hygienic, but it looks amazing and it feels so good in the hand. You basically just put a little bit of cleanser onto the dampened brush head. You have a power button to turn the device on, and the second button changes between the two speeds. I like to start with a gentler speed, and since it's waterproof, I actually love using the higher speeds for my chest area that is really prone to just like sweat and breakouts. So I take it into the shower with me for a more thorough cleanse. It really just helps dislodge any dead skin cells, deep dirt, and makeup residue for just a really squeaky clean feel. When I'm done using it, I rinse off any excess soap. I drop it into the charger where it whisks away all of the moisture and also kills all the germs for the next time I want to use it. The kit comes with that Towel Clean Halo charging base, the device itself, which is very ergonomic in the hand, and then 2 brush heads, the daily cleansing one and the exfoliating one. If you guys are on the lookout for a hygienic cleansing brush, I highly recommend this one. I have a promo code down below for you guys to get 62% off, and that's for anything on the Towel Clean site. So I'll include those deets for you guys at the very top of the box. For toning, I've been loving the Dear Claire's Daily Hydration Water. It's so gentle, mild, and refreshing. It's very light and watery. I soak a cotton pad, get it all over the face, the neck, the chest, and it perfectly preps the skin for all of this stuff to come. So next step, I'll either use an exfoliant or I'll just go into like a watery hydrating essence. For the exfoliant, I love the cult favorite Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. I swipe that all over with a cotton pad and let it sink in. And for an AHA base, I love the Crave Beauty KO Hallelujah. Definitely a gentler formula, and I'm just trying to figure out the best one for my skin. So I'm switching day on, day off, and the days that I don't use it, I just go straight into my watery hydrating essence. The 2 I'm trying right now are the NIOD superoxide dismutase saccharide mist. Spritz this on almost like a hydrating toner, and it's so great for inflammation and hydration. I found it through Susan from Mixed Makeup, and I love it so far. It's just so quick and easy, and it feels so refreshing for the summer. Or if I don't do that, I'll just pat on an essence. I've got the Primera Miracle Seed, and it's got just a higher viscosity. It's just a thicker layer of wet hydration to prep the skin for all the serums to come. Then for serums, I can honestly layer 1,000 layers of serum, but I'm trying to reel it back and just focus on a few key things at a time. To help with my super large sebaceous filament pores on my nose, I put a little bit of Paula's Choice Antioxidant Pore Purifier just specifically in my nose area. It helps clear and shrink the pores with the salicylic acid inside. And then for my overall face, I try to focus just mostly on hydration and anti-aging. I have the Paula's Choice Omega Plus Complex Serum. This almost emulates like a light lotion. It is very creamy. It's got lots of omega fatty acids to help replenish the skin. And to enhance it, I use the peptide booster. I read somewhere that after you hit 30, your collagen slowly starts to disappear. So I'm trying to be on the preventative side of that. So the peptides help with plumpness, getting your skin to feel supple again, and just reducing lines and visible signs of aging. So I love that you can squirt this into serums and moisturizers seamlessly and mix that in. Then for eye cream, I bought this one recently. This is the IS Clinical Youth Eye Complex. I read some good reviews and I wanted to try it out. So I just blend that in with my ring finger. I actually noticed in the first 2 weeks that my skin definitely looked firmer. So TBD, but so far so good. Last thing I do right before I put on my face moisturizer is I do any spot treatments. So obviously I have a really big issue with hyperpigmentation. Anything that I pick at, it just turns into the darkest, horrible scar. So I use Derma Ease Scar Gel, which has been a complete lifesaver. I dab a hefty amount on any dark scars and I seriously see the scars come off so much faster. Of course, it takes time and diligence, but I'm definitely seeing faster results than any other scar gel that I've used. So I let that dry down and then I go in with my moisturizer. And then for moisturizer, I'm really playing with different things right now because again, I'm just trying to get used to this dry climate out here in Colorado. Even though I have oily skin, I definitely need so much more hydration out here and I need to have enough so that my skin isn't overcompensating and it's at a nice balance level. So the two that I'm trying out at night is from Etude House. This is the Soon Jung 2X Barrier Intensive Cream. I find this one so hydrating, but the actual consistency is very light. It absorbs so fast and I have no irritation. I really love this one. It's a great K-beauty find. And then the second one is from Honest Beauty. This is like my heavy hitter. It's the Deep Hydration Face Cream. I use this when my skin is extra thirsty. It's a little greasy at first and takes a bit to sink in, but when it does, it is very nourishing. I love the Honest Beauty clean ingredients, and this functions as a heavy duty night cream for me, but it doesn't congest my skin. Then for my morning skincare routine, I start off with a super gentle hydrating cleanser. The Crave Beauty Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser is like my favorite. It just removes just a little bit of that sweat and gunk from my sleepy time, and I'm trying to maintain all the natural oils. Another cleansing method I'll use with the brush is actually apply and massage the cleanser into the skin first using just my fingers, and then I'll take the Orbital brush and do a really quick cycle throughout the skin just to get a really thorough cleanse, and it definitely feels super fresh in the morning, especially when you wake up. Next, I use the exact same toner, the Dear Claire's Hydrating Water, followed up with either an essence or my NIOD saccharide mist. I honestly love doing this light hydration in the morning. It feels amazing. It helps for the absorption of the serums to come, and I skip on exfoliation in the daytime because my skin is still getting used to it. So my serum game for the daytime is totally different. I'm more focused on antioxidants and protection from environmental aggressors. My favorite one that I've been using for years, but I'm so sick of paying the high price tag, is from SkinCeuticals, the CE Ferulic Serum. It's got so many rave reviews and it really is amazing, but I just recently found this more affordable dupe. Y'all, I got 3 bottles for the price of 1, so I can't wait to jump into that. But basically this formula is meant to be an antioxidant powerhouse, helping with free radical damage, brightening the skin, especially for me who has so much hyperpigmentation and I live in a really sunny area, and this also is supposed to help with fine lines and firming the skin. So you get it, it's an all-in-one powerhouse. If you're not into all the frills, I also really love the Neogen Real Vita C Serum that's just mainly focused on vitamin C. I'm halfway through that bottle too. It's really light, and if I have time, I love to give myself a nice relaxing massage, just some self-pampering, helping the fluids move along, increase the circulation. It's just so invigorating. I have a bunch of tools that I keep in the fridge so that they're ice cold. I love facial rollers, gua sha tools, cooling globes, steel body massagers. The coolness feels so good in the morning, and honestly I have a lot of these tools because I used to suffer from bad migraines and headaches, and some of these tools would be really helpful to get me through some of the painful moments. Then for eye cream for the day, I really like the Glossier Bubble Wrap because it doubles as an eye cream and a lip cream. It's supposed to plump and just keep things nice and juicy. I find it fast absorbing and not greasy, and it makes a nice canvas for my makeup. Daytime moisturizer, I like to keep it super light. My oily skin loves a gel-based type of creams. I've been going through the Honest Beauty Hydrogel Cream. It feels like it's transforming into water as you apply it on the skin. It's very refreshing and definitely a cleaner drugstore pick a nice anytime, anywhere lotion. But if I want something that has more multi-purpose, I love the Pharmacy Daily Greens Oil-Free Gel Moisturizer. It has papaya, which helps exfoliate and keeps the pores clear. The lightweight gel texture feels so good on oily skin. And both of these moisturizers have hyaluronic acid to help with hydration. And last and most important step, SPF. K-Beauty sunscreen is my favorite. I have the Dear Claire Soft Airy UV Essence and the Beat Shield by Crave Beauty. I never get a white cast. They're weightless, they're breathable, they just melt into the skin, into your moisturizer, and I love these two formulas very, very much. I don't go one day without SPF. It is so important for anti-aging, and especially now that I live in Colorado and the sun is so intense. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for joining me on my AM and PM skincare routines. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, all the details will be down below in the description box. I've got that 62% off code at the very top of the box for the Towel Clean Orbital brush if you guys want to check that out. I love you. I hope you're having an amazing day out there, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!